Hi there, Nikki from Yoga Lattes. So we're moving on today into some back bending. Let's think about trying to strengthen the muscles of the back. So bearing in mind so much of what we do in our daily life is forward folding, forward bending. We are overstretching the muscles up here and therefore tightening these ones, right? These need to open and stretch, and these ones could do with a little bit of strengthening. So starting small again, don't be in a rush. Think about the effect and the impact on the rest of your spine as we do these. So let's just begin by lying down on our fronts. So lying down nice and evenly, taking your hands out in front of you, palms down and in line. Okay, so we're not way out into a starfish. Hands are in line with shoulders, shoulders with hips and heels, as always, thinking about the alignment of the body. I'm going to bring the forehead to rest on the floor, but I do lift up my head as I lift up my limbs. So starting one limb at a time, thinking about the joint. Be careful that you're not rolling around on your mat. It's more just moving that one joint. Okay, so here we go, using our breath as always. Alrighty, we're going to inhale and raise the right arm. And as we exhale, bring it back to the floor. So same speed up, same speed down. Breathe in left arm, breathe in to lift. And as you exhale, bringing it back to the floor, moving around the body to the left leg, breathe in to lift. Exhale back. Right leg, breathe in to lift, leave the forehead resting. Exhale, let's do it once again around the body, moving back to the right arm, lift. Your pace, your breath, remember. So the inhale fills the belly, lifts you up, and the exhale controls the descent. Keep going, left leg, breathe in to lift. Exhale to release, right leg, breathe in to lift. Exhale to release. I advise a couple more times around the body, okay, but it's up to you noticing how you feel. Let's see if we could go diagonal stretch. So that's a breathe in, right arm, left leg, stretch, and exhale to the floor, swapping it over, breathe in, left leg, right, and down, keep going, so opposite. Notice again, we're not starfishing, keeping the hands in line with the shoulders. Okay, and again, I would recommend doing that another couple of times, seeing how it feels for you, maybe going back to one limb at a time or not. Okay, then bringing our arms down to our goal post. The goal post is where the elbows are level with the shoulders and the hands straight up. So they'll be in line with your mat. Okay, just relax your forehead back to the floor once again. Okay, anytime you need, and in between, it's nice to just wiggle that bottom side to side. Think of that jelly on a plate, just loosen into the lower back, the hips. Okay, and then either squeeze your heels together, squeezing the knees together to activate your legs and glutes to support your back, or maybe you leave them hip bone distance apart but plant them firmly. So up to you. Again, our inhale, breathing in to lift, and as we exhale, coming back down. And continue, breathe in and out. Continue. So just noticing when you are lifting up, you're not taking the elbow or the wrist first, and we don't come down that way either. So as you inhale and lift, everything the same height, and as you exhale to return, release. So again, two more like this, breathing in to lift. You breathe in, you fill the belly, it supports your back, and as you exhale with that activation, squeezing, again supports the muscles as we come down. So when we are complete, just bringing the forehead back to the floor, and this time folding the hands, stacking one on top of the other, resting the forehead on the back of the top hand. Just a little more space for you to breathe. Okay, so nose is free. So thinking now about the lower part of the body, remember in between times, perhaps we've loosened off, so no building of tension in the muscles. Let's just start one leg at a time again. Let's start with that left leg. So we inhale, took it up, and exhale, brought it back. Swapping to the right side, breathe in to lift, forehead stays on hands. And if you think you're ready, then two legs together. So an inhale to lift, and an exhale to return. Inhale to lift, and just keep moving at your own pace. Take any rests you need, and between times be careful of your back. We are starting to build up muscles that we don't use so often. So start slowly, building up the numbers when you're ready. Last time, lowering the legs to the floor. Again, wiggle side to side. Just relax into the back muscles. One more for the legs. Not too wide with the legs. Okay, so clapping our feet. So the forehead is resting. When you are ready, breathe in to lift. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the floor. Relax. So we can keep toes together, heels separate, wiggle the bottom side to side. Okay, so not too far, not taking the feet wider than your hips. When we are clapping hands, we are not way out here, just small. Strengthening inner and outer thigh. Let's just try it once again. So the forehead is resting. When you are ready, inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the floor. Again, toes flop out, heels flop out, sorry. Wiggle side to side. So to come into a stretch after your back work, interlace your fingers. Okay. Draw your right knee up to the right side as far as is comfortable. And then we're taking right elbow, fingers still interlaced, over towards it. Okay. So let's rest our left cheek on the back of those hands. So we're bringing elbow and knee towards one another, not by bending there, but by lengthening through the side. So the left side of your body is in a lovely stretch. Remember to relax every posture. Move into it and relax. Okay, so the foot, the knee, the thigh, the hip. Notice your glute, relax. So right side is closing, but the left side is in a stretch. And as always, once we're comfortable, close your eyes, add your breath. Okay, 5 breaths here. Breathe into the belly, so the belly comes towards the floor. And as you exhale, draw that belly back towards the spine. And just notice how you continue to sink. Okay, so stretching through that left side, 5 even in and out breaths. And when you are ready, it's a really comfy pose, you may stay longer. Come back to the belly. So just straightening out the right leg. Bringing ourselves back to even. Fingers are still interlaced. So you will move to the other side. Okay, that would be drawing the left knee up to the left. Taking the left elbow over towards. So you're bringing that stretch now into the right side. Body moves over. So right cheek still rests on back of interlaced fingers. Okay, this is bringing the whole upper body over. So come into that stretch. And as you sink into this pose, when you've got that comfort, remember, find your breath. So you are breathing still into the belly, fill the belly. And as you exhale, draw belly back towards spine. Okay, so you can feel that stretch and release through the right side of the body. Always important, if you have done back work, back bending, back strengthening, follow with some release. You don't want to cause tightness or compression in these back muscles which haven't enough, and then walk away with that. So take time to ease those muscles back into a beautiful length, even balance, left and right side. And again, when you've done your breath on that side, come back to even. So when you are even, back to center. A nice way to just finish this little sequence, if it suits you, big toes touching, heels flopped out. Ardhvasana is the opposite to your Shavasana. See if it's comfy for you. Welcome to place something under your forehead if it's not good for your nose. Okay, so forehead to floor, you're tucking chin, long neck. These interlaced fingers now rest on back of head, elbows on the floor, thumbs on the neck, and relax. So again, if you did 5 breaths, left side, right side, let's do 5 here. And just notice the release through the neck, the shoulders and the upper back, with the weight of the hands on the back of the head there, really helps you bring that extra stretch into the back muscles. As you breathe in, the belly is into the floor, massaging the belly, massaging the internal organs. And as you exhale, again, as always, drawing belly back towards spine. And again, when you've done those 5 breaths there, you are finished for today. Okay, take your time to hop up. Maybe you roll to one side, roll yourself up. As always, we just notice how we're feeling. And when you're ready, up off the mat and away into your day. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.